Hey everybody! On this episode of Gaming and Collecting, me and Alex are returning to anime with another top 10, this time talking about our favorite anime protagonists. But anyways guys, on with the episode.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Let's
snowing.
Let's not. It's
snowing.
snowing all right.
We definitely have a foot.
It's Snowmageddon, Alex. You gotta get the bread and milk.
Yeah. You gotta get every grocery item that's perishable.
Like that lady at ShopRite who had a fucking carriage full of perishables. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing right now?
Yeah. No, I'm just like, thankfully where we are, we just got snow. We've gotten a lot of snow. It's still snowing as we pod, but we didn't get the ice storms like some areas, so can't complain.
Yep. It's been a day. It's been cold, so I kind of just retreated up to my bedroom all day, and I've been just in my recliner, like half asleep.
See, I've been on my couch, but I have the magical item known as a heated blanket. And I've had Bubby by my side. That's Oscar's nickname. Bubba.
I had
Bubby.
I had the fireplace going last night for a while. That was nice. But yeah, it's been cold. Like I did a podcast this morning with Matt, and I actually got called by work in the middle of it, being like, "We're gonna be open tomorrow," and I'm just like, "Great." Lovely.
I won't be there.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's decided that we're not coming in because I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get out of my driveway in the morning. So.
Yeah. When I talked to my boss, she was like, yeah, I'm probably not going to make it in. If you can work from home, great. If you can't, just take an FTO day. And I won't care. She's like, I'd rather you be alive and not at work than coming to work and try and like kill yourself driving. So definitely going to try and work from home, but it really depends on if I can connect to the VPN, if I can work or not. Because with my new role, a lot of my stuff is on like servers and stuff that I have to be logged into. So if the VPN doesn't work, I can't really do my job. So yeah, so I'll try my best, but if not, I get an FTO day.
You know what's really funny though?
What?
half my coworkers have already called out, so it's like one of those things where I'm like, I'm not even gonna bother. But like, the Patriots just won their game and they're going to the Super Bowl, so half the people would probably have called out anyways. Let's be real.
I know. I forgot that. Like, I heard that like the Patriots were actually doing really good this year.
I've never really cared, but I've just been like, oh, that's interesting. Cool. Yay.
Bill, tell
Yes.
Oscar Posker that you are sorry that his Rhea came back.
Yeah, Oscar's having a lovely time. Right
Oscar's having some diarrhea issues. We were good for like 2 days and it came back, so it probably means I'm gonna have to call the vet. But he's like, fine, he's just shitting. I don't know what it is about me, but I guess I get cats that get diarrhea. I'm just this is the gen of cats I have is diarrhea.
And their fur balls too.
Oh, well, and fur balls, but also like, well, because they are fur balls, but also one of Oscar's new name is a Pooh Tail. It's just like the Legend of Peafoot. He just has dipped his tail into the diarrhea. It's fucking gross. And it's always, of course, he has a white, like the tip of his tail is white. And of course, what spot does he dunk in the poo? The white spot. So guess what? I've been trying to clean it and it just wouldn't come out. So I've just been cutting the fur off. I've just been like, fuck it. You cannot poop everywhere. Your tail looks kind of fucked up, but oh well. I swear that like when I bring him to the groomer next time, I'm like, just shave off all his ass fur. Just shave it all off. There's so much poop. So much poop. I'll be like, can you shave his tail? Just like a little rat tail.
would be so gross.
People do that. They do that like for the lion cut. They shave the tail and just keep like the tip of it fluffy.
Yeah, and that's all he would dip in the poop.
He needs to at least shave. They need to at least shave his ass. It's so bad. So bad. Miss Dingle, I don't know what it is. This is gross, but Miss Dingle's fur on her butt just like magically like floops outward. his floops towards the bottle.
He's a dude.
So it's covered in shit. Like it's so gross.
Now you understand what men have to deal with. But moving on from that lovely discussion.
He's so cute though. So I feel so bad for him. So everyone send good vibes that the next time you hear from me, Oscar will no longer have diarrhea.
Yeah. It's been a week so far. Just the pandemonium for this upcoming snowstorm has been kind of insane. Literally bread and milk.
Yep.
the bread and milk.
Get the bread and milk.
They said snow. I gotta get the bread. Like, I love that completely a parody, but it's so fucking accurate at the same time.
Did you hear like in some areas where it was super cold, sorry, that like trees were gonna explode and like people are
exploding
freaking
trees because of the sap. Oh, down south, I'm embarrassed about up here because we should be ready for this, but we never are because we're just incompetent up here.
Yeah.
Down south, they're legitimately not prepared for this shit half the time, so they're always like, see, we suffer from just stupidity. We at least have infrastructure that is, for the most part, functionable.
Yeah, like we don't have to worry as much about like our pipes freezing and stuff.
Or the grid going down for months.
No, yeah, we don't have to worry about that stuff.
Down south, though, like they're going through the ringer right now. Although our friend Chris from Retro Hangover did post a picture of his phone telling him to be cautious. It's 64 degrees out. He's in Florida, so
that's nice.
I just saw that. I'm like, God damn it, must be nice.
That would be like shorts and t-shirt weather for us.
I know, up here, because we're all psychopaths up here.
Yeah, as soon as it gets remotely warm, it's like, all right, bring out
shorts.
The shorts.
Bring out the booty shorts. Because I swear to God,
there is still people probably wearing shorts right now, though.
I remember this one day. It was like 50, like barely. Like it was nice enough to like live, but it was still cold. And I'm driving up the street, and there's a girl in a fucking tank top and booty shorts walking down the street. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, like, girl? Like, lady.
I remember when I was in college, there was this one guy on campus, and he had many names. One nickname was the mustard guy, but he was also known as the guy who didn't wear shoes. But in the winter, the school was like, you have to wear something. Well, in the buildings too, like the school was like, you have to wear something. So he wore those shoes that were like barely shoes. He wore those all winter with shorts in Massachusetts, and I was just like, you're insane.
That's a man that's just pretending to be an anime protagonist.
That's a man who's gonna have frostbite. It's not worth it.
Well,
Your toes.
That's like
his toes were out during the winter. I was like, mine are freezing in my boots.
Like, that's just a thing like people do in college. Like, you'll get these like guys who like just like decide they're just gonna be an anime protagonist through college, and they're just like, you look at him and just go, nah.
He must have been a My Hero fan, because I won't lie, he was stinky every time I passed him. He smelled so bad, but I just let him be, do his thing.
No, you never want to interact. Don't.
Well, yeah, because he was also the mustard guy, Bill. Who, no matter what meal he bought, he just took mustard and just all over it.
That's a vibe right there.
It was like the first time, but then like, I don't know, like it just is like, like it got a little nauseating when you saw it. But yeah, no, I remember there were always characters.
Oh, there's always like anime characters in real life. Like there's just people that make that their life.
He was a character. I hope he's doing well, whatever he's doing. I'm sure he was incredibly smart, but
He's learning how to synthesize mustard. Probably, I don't know.
Maybe that's his lifeblood. He has a cut, and he's like, "Don't look, it's mustard." His blood is.
He is mustard.
He is mustard. It's like the Kool-Aid man, but he's
oh yeah.
man. He's like mustard. He's single-handedly keeping the mustard business alive.
So, did you see the news that dropped yesterday?
No.
Dragon Ball Super's coming back.
Oh, wait, the manga or the show?
The show.
What? When did that drop?
Yeah, there was a big thing yesterday. I sent you the text about it last night.
Oh,
but,
I got distracted, or I was sleepy.
Either way, though, like they're doing like this interesting thing where they're reanimating Battle of Gods again, like the Beerus arc.
So the third time.
Fourth, technically.
Jesus Christ.
But they're gonna fix the animation this time and make it not look like shit.
Are they gonna follow the manga? Is that the plan?
That's what you gotta remember. The manga doesn't really cover Battle of Gods or Resurrection F. It kind of skips right to it glazes over those and skips right to the Universe 6 tournament.
Mm-hmm.
But the theory a lot of people have is that they're gonna redo the Beerus arc and then Resurrection F.
Yep.
And then a lot of people are wondering now if they're going to do the manga versions of like Goku Black and like the Tournament of Power. But the big news was they're also doing the Moro arc. So they're actually doing manga arcs now, exclusive arcs. So we're getting more Dragon Ball.
Well, I kind of feel like they don't have a choice at this point.
Well, apparently the big reason they're doing this Beerus thing again is because Toriyama was directly involved with it.
Oh, really?
Like it was one of the last things he did before he passed.
Aw, well, that's nice.
But like, and these are going to be short too. Apparently, the Beerus thing's only be like 4 episodes.
Oh, okay.
They're going to be they're basically just redoing the animation and making him look better. So we'll see.
Well, I saw something. It said Galactic Patrol.
That's the Moro arc. That's going into the new stuff. Looking forward to that. Vegeta's going to get a lot of character development going forward.
That's exciting.
Oh yeah.
Especially because
you got to start.
I'll bring it up later. I'll bring it up later.
You gotta read the manga. Like Vegeta's development in Super manga is so fucking cool. But yeah, that got announced. Haven't really been watching anime other than that. Like I'm watching ongoings. Like I gotta finish. I gotta finish the final episode of Spy Family came out yesterday, so I gotta watch that. I'm so sad. Like I've loved that show. Now that it's gone again, I'm like, okay.
Just rewatch from episode 1.
And I'd rather watch something else.
Reread from chapter 1.
I've also been watching Vigilantes. We had an All Might cameo. That was fun.
Oh yeah, I forgot season 2 of that's coming out.
Yeah, and then the first 2 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen dropped, the dub finally, but I haven't watched it yet because I'm not ready for depression.
I'm ready, but I've heard some of the scenes are really cool.
Oh, I'm sure they are. I'm not ready for depression right now. I'm the only other thing I've been watching is I started rewatching Superman and Lois, the CW show.
Nice.
I'm like almost done with season 1, so I've been really enjoying it. It's a great ride. What about you?
I haven't been watching any anime. I've been taking a detox because I watched too much of it. I've been watching dumb shit. I've been watching the Impractical Jokers because it's so fucking stupid but funny.
Scoop ski potatoes.
No.
Scoop ski potatoes.
There's just so many goofs and get like that show was truly really fucking funny. Until Joe left, and then it wasn't as funny, which is probably where I'll stop. But so far,
yeah, because they replaced Joe with a bunch of random celebrities that don't do anything.
But I've been watching that, and then I watched. Have you ever seen Smiling Friends? It's a what's that?
I've heard of it. I've never watched it.
What's it? The show where you could watch the station. You could watch anime on late at night?
Toonami?
No.
Adult Swim?
Yes, Adult Swim. It was an Adult Swim show. It was pretty funny. Some of the imagery is very cursed at times, but I think that's
Most
like kind of
Adult
part of the.
Swim shows were.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but but that's been really funny. Well, because I saw like so many like memes and stuff and like reels featuring the characters, so I was like, I'm just gonna watch this to finally get it. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. But that's really all I've been watching. I've kind of been detoxing from anime because I watched too much last year and I need a break. And like, of course, they just keep making garbage isekais. Like Slade put that one in the chat where it's like Hitler gets reincarnated as a 12-year-old girl. I'm like, what? No.
Yeah, I saw that, and my exact response was, "Excuse me."
We don't need this. No more isekais. Ban isekais for 2026.
No. We can have like Konosuba and like slime. Those can stay. Everything else, though.
Ban shit isekais.
Yeah.
Yes. Wait. What was that in your hand, Bill?
Nothing.
Oh, shoot. I thought you were drinking something. Are you drinking anything?
Vibes. I'm drinking the vibes.
Wait, are you really not? You don't have a beverage?
Give me a minute here.
Oh, Bill's queuing up the music. There we go.
I was drinking a Cayman Jack because I know you were too.
Wow. Bill, no, mine's different though.
How? Oh yeah, you got the low fat one.
Zero sugar. Not low fat, zero sugar.
Same thing.
Cayman Jack. It's zero
Which is
sugar.
weird because there's not really a ton of sugar in these to begin with.
I feel like this you don't taste any sugar really.
I don't really taste sugar in these either.
No, compare like once you have one of these, those are gonna taste sweet. But yeah, we're both drinking our Cayman Jacks because we don't have to. Well, I have to work, but like I don't have to leave my house tomorrow, so I'm excited. I don't have to I can wear sweatpants. I don't have to put on makeup.
I woke up. I slept until like noon today because I
noticed.
I could not sleep for shit last night.
See, I have been sleeping better recently. I feel like I've been a lot less stressed about work, which has been good. But yeah, no, I slept pretty good, but I also have 2 children.
I made the horrible decision of I couldn't sleep, so I put on a show to watch, and then I got fucking into it, and I'm like, fuck.
Oh, the Lois and
the Superman. That show is like really engaging, and I was like, I wanted to know what happened next. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That show gets emotional, like really emotional at points, and I'm like, I'm not ready for this.
I'm not ready to commit to this.
I'm trying to sleep, but now I like have to. It was like when I watched Attack on Titan. I was like so like depressed, but at the same time, like I need to know what happens.
I kind of want to rewatch that this year.
You gotta rewatch that. You gotta rewatch My Hero.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be the year of like a long rewatch for me this year. But like I'm gonna take it slow. Cause I can't do what I did last year. It was fucking terrible.
That's fair.
Oh God. But Bill, what would you rank your beverage?
I'd give it a B.
How many bubbies out of 10? What's a B?
Give it about 8. Like these are good, but they are also like I'm too lazy to get a good margaritas. I'm buying these.
No, come back. Damn it. I'm trying to grab my son. Come here, my son.
How would you rank yours?
I would give it a B too. They're definitely good for like I don't want one. Ew. I gotta go wash my hands. I picked him up and his butt felt wet. I'll be right back. Oh my God.
Alright, I'm going to pause it here. So you good?
Yeah. There was no poo, thank God. I don't know why his butt was wet, and I don't know what it was, but I washed my hands just to be safe.
Now you'll learn not to pick up your child.
Well, I love it. I just like, well, because I went to support his butt, because that's what you should do. And I supported it, and then I felt something wet, and I knew he had diarrhea, so I panicked. I mean, it was cold. So I feel like diarrhea would have been warmer to the touch.
Lovely. Moving on from that traumatic experience.
I'm sorry, but if your cat had diarrhea and you feel something wet when you touch their butt, what else are you gonna think?
True. Anyways, though, we do have a topic for this episode. We're doing.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
We're doing something kind of different here. This was an idea Alex had that.
No, it was all Bill. If you don't like it, it was Bill's idea. If you like it, it was my idea.
Well, Alex wanted to do an idea like where we talk about our top 10 favorite anime protagonists. And
yes.
I was like, oh, that's a great idea. And then we were making our list today, and I was like, this is fucking hard.
Yeah, it was really hard.
This was difficult. I'm really curious to see what you picked and what I picked, because I was...
And I won't lie, even now I'm like, there's still like some stuff where I'm like, that's why I have my honorable mentions, because I'm like, I'm just gonna say any of my honorable mentions probably could have also been in the top 10. Like, there's so many great characters, great protagonist characters.
I mean, like, I also tried to limit it to one per franchise for my list.
I feel same. I did that unknowingly. I would like to do villains. I feel like villains would be easier.
Villains would be good. Supporting characters would be good too. Well, there's plenty of things we can talk about later on, but yes. My brain broke. But yeah, we did our top 10. I will preface, I don't know how we want to do this, because like my list really isn't in order. It's kind of just the top 10 that I could think of, but I don't really know where I'd rank them.
Well, I did a ranking for mine, so I have to go in order. So you're gonna have to come up with one on the fly.
All right.
I mean, in truth, I mean, I kind of put mine in an order, but in all honesty, like all these characters, it was very difficult too. So
the problem is I like them all for different reasons. It's hard to rank them.
That's the thing.
All right, I'm not going to have an order. I'll just do them in the order that they ended up. We'll just see how it goes. Would you like to go first, since I usually do?
No, you can't break the pattern.
You just don't want to go first.
Well, Miss Dingles is here now, and hopefully her butt is not wet with mystery substance. Oh, can you hear that?
No.
Okay, good.
Now God. Now I can.
Oh God. Wet butt is back. Soggy bottoms is back.
Lovely.
Oh, they just kissed. Your brothers, that's incest. I mean, don't kiss each other.
Anyways.
This isn't Oshinoko.
To be fair, that is one-sided.
I know. Exactly, it's one-sided. It was Miss Dingles.
And it was the sister too. Anyways, yeah, so moving on. I guess, okay, I'll start. Number 10. The number 10 pick I chose was Hiei from the show Darker Than Black. Or Hey, I think actually is how it's pronounced.
Mm-hmm.
Hey is an interesting character. He's very complicated, like throughout the season. In that world, it's like people have like, it's almost like quirks, but not really. Like they have like, there's like select people that have like been chosen and they have powers, but they're not like considered human anymore once they get powers. And he's there's kind of an angle there a little bit.
Wait, isn't that like X-Men, where it's like the mutants aren't considered people anymore?
Kinda. Not, it's not as organized as that. This is more like he's part of like a syndicate of people that are like, they're not really heroes, but they're not really villains either. but he's got this cool like power where he can like control electricity, and he's got like these like steel whips that he throws around. But like he is like his cool gimmick is like he always goes undercover and he plays like this really like awkward goofy guy like when he's like just in his like disguise, but it's just like him. But then like he'll go to his like fight mode and it's like how can nobody tell the difference? I just like the thing that's cool about him is like he really goes through an arc where like he starts out very stoic, but by like the end of the first season, he's very much starting to open up and you can tell he really does care about a lot of the things around him. Just a cool character. What's your number 10?
My number 10 was Luffy from One Piece.
Luffy's 10.
It was really hard, okay? Because like I love Luffy. He is one of my favorite characters of all time. And he goes through a lot of things happen to him, but I don't know, like it was just really hard. Like I kept trying to put him to the top because that's what I do as the diehard One Piece fan. But then like there was others where I was like, ooh, but this, ooh, but that. And what makes Luffy one of the best protagonists is that to me, well, one, he like cares about his crew and his like nakama, to his heart's content, and he'll do everything for them. And he's also just like a dreamer. Like his whole goal is he wants to go out and become king of the pirates, and he also has a goal that we don't know yet. He said it to the crew, like what his dream is, and there is some characters who do know besides his crew, and they all think it's the most wonderful dream in the world, and the fact that he has a bunch of people following him for that goal, it's just you just love him. I love Luffy. He's a great character. What? Yeah. And I mean, there's a reason why so many people love One Piece. And to anyone who doesn't like Luffy and says they like One Piece, you don't actually like One Piece. Like, just don't lie to yourself. Just admit you like Luffy and move on. And you like One Piece. So, yeah. But he makes the show. I mean, he's the main character, but he's also the main protagonist. In a world where the people who you think are supposed to be the good guys, the Marines, don't actually always do good, and there are some evil pirates out there too. He's just a pirate that's following his dreams.
Yay.
Yay. So, Bill, what's your number 9?
So my number 9 was somewhat of a recent show. I actually picked Kafka Hibino. Kaiju number 8.
Nice.
Because I've learned recently, I generally prefer ladies, but there isn't a lot of lady main protagonists that I could choose from for this list, I'd say.
I will say that was kind of hard. I wanted to pick a lot of ladies, but
there is 3 on my list. So I tried, but a lot of them get overshadowed by other people in their shows very easily.
There's 4 on mine, so.
And I bet one of them is the same for ours.
I think so. Maybe 2.
We'll see. But I like Kafka because I've learned with characters, I really like those characters that start off at the bottom and like work their way up to being like, the top. And Kafka's thing is interesting because he always had the ability, but he just like got discouraged and like gave up, which is understandable. We've all been there.
Yeah.
But
well, like it was also like I don't think he also gave up, but he also ran out of time. Because he kept taking the exams and then he got to the age where he didn't qualify anymore, and that's when he kind of didn't have a choice to give up. But he gets that second chance when they lower the age.
But he's also a strong case for like the idea of like you can be weak but skilled.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, he's not inherently the strongest, as we learned from his armor test. And not counting the kaiju powers.
Yes.
He is extremely smart, and he knows a lot of shit that most of these people don't. Which to me, go on.
No, you go first.
I was just gonna say that's one of the big appeals of his character, like the whole like first mission where he discovers how like the fucking kaijus work.
And it ends up saving like doing a lot of good for the mission.
Hmm.
But I also think a big thing, well, Kafka's on my honorable mention, so I'll just mention a little bit now. I think another thing too about Kafka is that he really like had that second chance, he was going for it, and then he's suddenly a kaiju. He's half kaiju, half human, and truly the kaiju has taken over most of his body, and I would say he's only probably like maybe 25% human at this point. Like human in soul, but his body is technically a kaiju's because he has a core.
Yeah, I won't say what happens going in the future because I've read the manga, but
yeah, don't spoil. But what's interesting too is that like he was finally getting that second chance, and then to suddenly be like told, well, not even be told, but suddenly a kaiju jumps down your throat and forcibly makes you part kaiju. Like, I feel like other people would give up at that point, but he's like, no, I'm still gonna join the defense force, and everyone like, and like Reno's like, I don't know if this is a good idea. And he's like, well, I want to do it regardless. And even if I have to hide it or at later when it's found out, like he's like, I have to basically use my abilities to prove that I'm still good. Like, I think that just makes him a really great character.
Mm. Yeah, no, he's really cool. And I love where his arc goes, especially in the current manga. Mm. But what's your number 9, Alex?
My number 9 is Mao Mao from the Apothecary Diaries.
Nice.
I feel like, truthfully, she could have been higher, but some of my other characters have either like a full story or just longer series, and you've had more time to watch the characters. But Mao is truly a great protagonist because, like, in her own mind, if a perfect world, she would kind of just keep to her own self, not really get involved, and like just do what she loves, making poisons. But she innately has this very good heart of hers that even though it makes her uncomfortable, she puts herself out there and like takes risks to help others, which I think is like one of the things that makes her character really special. And I think a lot of people resonate with that too.
Yes.
Because I think one of the first moments is like she's stuck in the castle. She was forced there through slavery. She doesn't really want to do everything like her all because she doesn't want to give like the people who sold her into slavery more money. But when it comes to the point where the two concubines babies are going to die, and even the concubines themselves, and she's like, well, even if I get in trouble for this, I'm going to give a way to save them, and it puts herself out there and makes her get find out. Like, it just shows that like she's innately a very good character who wants to help even if it puts her in an awkward situation.
Yes.
And she's just sassy and fun, and who doesn't love that?
I'll save my thoughts on Mamo. It might come up later.
I knew it.
That being said, though, moving on to number 8, I actually have Vegeta.
Oh, I put Vegeta in my honorable mentions.
So I put Vegeta in because when it comes to Dragon Ball protagonists, realistically speaking, Goku is such a boring character.
I agree.
Well, you also haven't seen original Dragon Ball. Like, original Dragon Ball is where he's his most interesting because he actually has an arc. Since then, he's literally just been, I get strong and punch.
Yeah.
So how can I bullshit my way out of this fight?
Yeah, and he's also a deadbeat dad.
You know, rewatching the show, he really isn't as bad as they make him out to be.
He will drop those kids on the floor immediately to go train in Beerus's land, and you know it's true.
That being said, though, like Vegeta is like a surprisingly deep developed character, starting from his like villain start to like where he ends up by like the end of the series, and just how strong that development is. Like, you legitimately go from hating the guy, although you kind of like it too, to
yeah. Well, he goes from your favorite antagonist to protagonist. Because I wonder if we do antagonists, would you consider putting Vegeta on the list?
No, because his antagonist arc, he isn't really even that
short.
good.
Yeah.
He's not even that good of an antagonist. He's just a dick. Like, that's really all he is. like Beerus is arguably could be considered more of an antagonist than anything, and even he's barely qualifies. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's Vegeta's is especially interesting, especially too. Like you notice how like deep he is, because like unlike Goku, he actually has like he cares about his family.
He has character development, like because you really do watch him go from like the antagonist to now he's part of the crew.
You have to admit,
developing a family.
I know you didn't like Z that much, but you had to admit his sacrifice during the Boo arc was fucking tear.
Oh my god! The Boo arc was my favorite arc.
I know it was, but you have to admit though that moment is such a fucking tearjerker.
No,
it literally does nothing.
No, and that's what makes it even like worse. Is like you're like, come on, like the man did this like to save the world, just like, and save his family.
That like iconic like side like smile he does before he blows himself up, and I'm just like god damn it, why is it? So, he's gonna be back, but like it's so sad.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I love Vegeta as a character. Especially, you have to read the Super manga because his development.
I will. I'm gonna read more this year.
Is so good.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think he's a much better protagonist in the Dragon Ball series.
Like I shouldn't say Goku doesn't care about his family because he does. He's just weird about it.
No. Bill, just get on the deadbeat dad agenda. Just get on it, Bill. It's okay. It's okay to admit it. He's a deadbeat.
He's something, all right. So what's your number 8, Alex?
My number 8 is Senku Ishigami from Dr. Stone.
Okay.
And like I think one of the reasons why like Senku ended up like being a much higher protagonist on my list is when we're introduced to his science counterpart in America. Because he's kind of everything that Senku could have been, but Senku chose not to because he was kind of more true to himself. And some of the stuff that's involved is like, so Senku, his mind says he's like, I want to save the world and like break everyone free from stone and bring the world back to modern day times through science. And it's really cool because throughout the series, he sticks to that core value. Even like when he's faced with like the first antagonist who ends up joining the team, Tsukasa, he's basically put at the edge of a cliff of like either join me in my side, where Tsukasa's side was we'll revive people, but we're going to revive people selectively, versus Senku, who's like everyone is going to be revived. He chose to basically fall to his death instead of like he's stuck by his values of no, we're going to save everyone. And throughout the series, he's stayed that way. And then when you meet Zeno from America, a doctor from America who's just as smart as Senku, but instead of using his knowledge for good, he immediately goes and makes weapons instead of focusing on the people. Like you're like, that's what Senku could have been, but he's choosing the right way and the right path. Like he wants to save the world and he wants to save people through science, and he sticks that way throughout the whole series. And it just like it really shows of like he could have been a bad noodle, but he chose to be good and he chose to like do it all for science and stick to his core values, even in a world where he probably could have taken advantage of a lot of people, but he chose not to.
I gotta watch Dr. Stone this year.
You do. It's really good. Like and it only gets better. Like every arc only gets better. I can't say enough about Dr. Stone, and the characters they develop more and more. And Senku's a great protagonist. He really is. Because truly, he could take over the world and be an evil dictator, but that's not who he is. He just wants everything to kind of go back to normal through science. And it's really cool.
Nice. Yeah, I'll definitely have to add that to my watch list.
You do.
Once I start watching anime again this year. So my number 7 pick is Asta from Black Clover.
Yay!
Because as I said with Kafka, I love a character that starts from nowhere and gets where he is via pure fucking determination.
Yep.
Asta is literally like the definition of like never give up, I swear, in like anime. Because he literally his entire gimmick is that he literally has no power and he's like wants to be the Wizard King. But he literally doesn't have the ability to do it. So he's like, well, fine, I'll just do push-ups and shit until I'm strong enough.
I'll do what I can do. Like that's what makes him such a good character, is the mindset of like, well, I can't do this, but this is something I can do. So I'm gonna work 100% at that until I can figure out what I like, if I can use magic or not. In the beginning, when he was like looking for the grimoire and he didn't have it, like I agree. Asta's on my list too.
I just love the fact that he gets so fucking buff by the end that he doesn't get taller, he just gets wider. So he's gonna be a wall titan by the end of the series. Yes. But he's just so fucking positive about everything, which is like kind of refreshing.
Well, and like he has those moments too in the show where like he does face like that feelings of I want to give up. Like during like there was a couple times like when after the fight in the underwater dungeon where they had to get the magical stone and defeat one of the elves. And like his arms get cursed. Like he doesn't show it, but like he doesn't show it to the others, but you can clearly see that he is struggling with the fact that like he has to come up with something else. Like he finally got something and then like he loses it. And he's like has that internal struggle of like, what am I gonna do now? How can I still fight even though I can't use my arms? And then the Black Bulls do what they do. And they find a way, which is good, but he does have those moments where he gets close to giving up, but he's like, no, I will never give up. I'm always gonna do this.
Honestly, like any of the Black Bulls could have been on my list just because I love the fact that the Black Bulls are literally the most dysfunctional, like ragtag bunch of misfits who all kind of suck on their own. But when you put them together, they're like, holy shit, these guys rock.
No, it was pretty funny. I saw this guy do this video where he was talking about people that Yami, like other anime characters that Yami will recruit for the Black Bulls. I feel like that would be a funny video, a funny like podcast to do, is like, let's find 10 characters from different series that Yami would definitely recruit for the Black Bulls.
God, that would be such a train wreck, but would probably be funny.
So funny. Cause yeah, the Black Bulls are great. But if you're going with like main protagonist, Asta is definitely. I'm just gonna say it because I already kind of talked about it, so we'll skip my number 3. But he was number 3 for me.
Nice. Well, what is your number 7?
My number 7 is Toru Honda from Fruits Baskets. Because you gotta admit, like she like it was desperately tried to save that family, and she did. She saved the family like that was cursed. The Somas. She like saved them, and she did everything out of a good heart to do that. And she's so selfless, and she never puts herself first, and she should, because she deserves it. And I hope Kyo always puts her first now that they're married and happy.
I mean, they got 3 kids. I think he takes care of her very well.
No, yeah, I know. But like she really is like a wonderful character and a wonderful protagonist of the series.
Save my thoughts because she's on my list later.
Okay. Yeah, she's wonderful. And she really goes out of her way for everyone in the series. And it's always great when like people do the same for her. But she literally saved that family. Like that family was going to implode and fall apart, and like things were gonna go bad, and she literally saved them all. And like her own, in each one, like she didn't save them just because she just loves Kyo. Like she saved them because she genuinely cared about each individual Soma, which just makes her a perfect human being who should be treated, who should be cherished forever. Toru Honda.
We'll get more on that later.
Yep.
My number 6 pick is Yusuke Urameshi from Yu Yu Hakusho.
Urameshi!
Yusuke is an interesting character because like he starts off as he's kind of a dirtbag, but like with a good heart. And he straight up like starts off, his first impression is he literally gets fucking run over by a truck.
Yeah.
To save a little boy,
which and he doesn't get isekai. What the hell?
Which in the live action, that truck fucking bounces over him. You see him roll underneath it. It is fucking like, what the fuck? Like, okay.
Damn.
Yeah, the live action is wild. But
he must be pissed watching shows nowadays and be like, what the hell? Why didn't I get isekai into a world where I'm overpowered?
Well, no, he didn't get isekai. He just got visited by a by a witch on an oar and a boy and a man with a binky. Those were his. That's what he got isekai to.
Yeah, unfair. He could have been surrounded by bitches.
Kind of is.
Not really, as much as like an isekai protagonist is.
I mean, he's got his side piece and he's got Bobo.
Yeah, but that's not the same.
Kuwabara's sister's there.
Yeah, and Kuwabara too.
That was a vision. That was a vision. They took it out of the live action, but it happened in the anime. I love Yusuke's character arc though. He starts out that way and he really builds himself up and all the people around him.
He was on my honorable mentions too.
And he goes and saves the world. And he's a good guy. He just has that unfortunate like stigma of being a delinquent, so that people treat him like shit, even though he's legitimately trying.
Yep.
Although he did beat the shit out of Keiko in that one episode.
Amazing.
She needed to get snapped out of her funk, but it was a little extra there. That gif is so fucking funny.
That's what I started thinking of, just to give him and be
slapping the shit out of her.
Oh God, excuse me.
It was so funny.
Sorry, that made me die. Yeah, well, I muted myself for the rest of it, but
oh man, I love that. That is such a good show that I wish we watched earlier. What's your number 6 pick, Alex?
My number 6 pick is Vash the Stampede from Trigun. Which Vash is a really great character. I think he's probably on many people's favorite protagonist list or anime characters list. But so one of the things that makes Vash really great is that he basically has been he's struggling with a lot of inner guilt. Because part of the reason, so he's basically an alien from a different, or like he's a plant. So he's not really human, but he really aligns with humanity. Like he grew up with his brother Knives, and they were raised by a human named Rem, and he really aligned with humanity and their thoughts and stuff, and his brother not so much, which then led to kind of the downfall of like the human race was trying to find another planet to live on because their planet was dying. So they were all traveling via these ships, and his brother, who you can also kind of align with, he probably is going to make my main antagonist list, decides to basically make all the transport ships crash, and most of the people on those ships died. So now Vash is like
insert the clip of Gilbert Gottfried going, "What an asshole!"
but there's other stuff too, though, so I won't mention it. But on my antagonist list, I'll probably go into it more. So that's why I'm not gonna go into it. But Vash is stemmed with a lot of guilt and a lot of sadness because one, Rem is gone, and Rem was like his light and like his mother figure, but also his brother is now gone out of his life because his brother did something that he can't really align with. He can't really forgive him for doing because he killed a lot of humanity. So now on the planet that humanity is on, they can't really survive on it. It's kind of a wasteland planet, and they're all trying, but it's not going well. So he's kind of doing everything he can to save humanity, while his brother is doing everything he can to not save humanity. So it's this constant fighting, and he's constantly trying, but he's also like cares about his brother, and like it's just very like tough for him, and like I just really like him as a character because no matter what, like one thing you'll find is like his character is like he's lost his arm, he's lost his legs, like he has bionic parts, he has a bunch of wounds and stuff, and no matter what.
Wait, he lost his arm and lost his legs? He's
Yeah,
Edward
like,
Elric?
Yeah, kind of.
Like he lost his mom and his brother?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Okay, it's very different besides that.
I know.
It's very different.
I said the arm thing and then it hit me and I went, wait a minute.
But no matter what, like he always still will say, like he'll always kind of forgive humanity, and like he just has a lot of guilt over it, and he shouldn't feel guilty over it because it wasn't him, but it was his brother, and he's trying his best, and no matter what happens, he keeps going, and he's gonna keep trying to save humanity. So
nice.
It just makes him a great character. Poor Vash.
Nice. But I guess moving on now to number 5.
Dun, 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 dun.
My number 5 is actually Mau Mau.
Meow meow.
Everybody loves Mau Mau.
Yeah, everyone loves Raymond. So, I don't know why I said that.
You've never watched that show in your
No,
life.
I haven't. And I probably never will. But it just came into my head.
But Mau Mau's a fun character. Because she literally, like, she has so much I don't give a fuck energy at all times. But she's also, like, one of the most caring characters in the entire, like, world.
Exactly.
You know what the combination of it is? Like, she is very much, like inherently just, like, a pretty standard, like, anime protagonist that cares.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, does the right thing. But then she's also, like, such a sassy bitch, like, all the time. Like, she has so much no fucks given energy at times, and it is so great.
Yeah.
Like, there are so many points where she's like, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to anyways because it's the right thing to do, I guess. But I'm not going to be happy about it.
I'm not happy about it, but I am going to do the right thing. Ugh.
Like and then Jinshi shows up and she just goes, ugh. Like, even though she secretly loves him, let's be real here.
Yes.
No, I love Mau Mau. She's so, like, it's her deranged moments that really, like, get me. Like the moment, like, where she's locked in that room with all the insects and the guy's like, so how you doing there? And she opens up the door and she's just eating the bug and she's like,
yeah.
What? Like, what are you gonna do about it? She's like a creature, but like in the best way possible.
I think some of her favorite moments are like she picks all those mushrooms, and then Jinchi and Gaoxuan ask, he's like, where'd you get those mushrooms? She's like, off dead bodies, and they're like, confiscated, and she's like, no. Like,
I love when she gets asked,
not my corpse mushrooms.
I love when Jinchi picks her up like a cat and he's like, no.
Yes. Meow meow.
Or when she's like dancing around in the fucking like storeroom. I'm just like, this woman is insane, but we love her for it.
Yes.
Yeah, Mau Mau's great. Honestly, probably the most refreshing anime character we've had in a long time.
Yeah. I couldn't not put her on the list.
Nice. But what's your number 5, Alex?
All right, Slade, this one's for you. He could also be on the antagonist list. He might end up on that too. But it's Eren Yeager, Bill.
Eren Yeager.
Eren Yeager. Which, I mean, I think it's pretty self-explanatory why he's on this list. I mean,
I'm gonna get my vengeance.
He's the best protagonist, antagonist of them all. Did he do good? Did he do wrong? I don't know. But I think he's a good boy for the most part.
He was a good guy to everyone but Misa.
Yeah.
Misaka.
Poor Misaka.
Misaka. That poor woman is like the eternal punching bag of Attack on Titan. I swear to God.
Yeah.
Like,
even the ending, like she's like,
she gets that alternate ending where not alternate ending, that alternate universe where like it's as if things went good and she still ends up miserable. Like,
yep.
Like, see that poor thing.
Yep.
Eren Yeager is a complicated. You could honestly, Eren Yeager could probably fit on like every
No, yeah, that's the
character list
thing.
though, because
But
he's like a main character protagonist. He's like an antagonist. He's like a side character sometimes. Like
yeah. No, but yeah, I had to put him on the list because he's just so interesting and like
I loved how that show builds him up and like you really relate to him and like you get so close to him. And then season 4 happens and you immediately it just betrays everything that you've like slowly built
oh
up.
yeah, yeah.
And like even by the reveal at the end, you're still kind of like, huh. Like you don't know what to say.
Yeah. No, it was definitely interesting watching it because you definitely go on that road trip like he's the protagonist. They get to the ocean, everything's fine, and then just like shit fucking happened after that. Like I
Yeah,
mean, truly he changed after getting the founding titan. That's when things truly changed for him, but he kind of hid it up until they went into
it's when he got
Marley.
that medal and like the he I forget what Historia tells him, but
It's
something triggers there. That's
well
like where the
no,
turning
it's
point is.
Historia touched him
Right, that's what
because
it was.
she has the blood of the family. The what was the family's name again? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
Like Historia's family line, but she has the blood of it, which enacts the powers of the founding titan, and then from there on, things were never the same for him. Um, and his
It's kind
character
of
truly
weird.
shifted.
It's
But I
weird
mean,
too because he's the villain, but was he in the wrong?
I don't think he was in the wrong. I think he was in the right because in the end, he was following. He wanted to help the founding titan. He wanted to help Ymir.
The poor guy just wanted to sleep by the end. Like he was
Yeah,
so
no,
tired.
he honestly, and I think too at the end, even though he had those scenes with blonde Armin,
Armin.
where he's like, I don't want to say bye to Misaka, but at the end,
When Armin slaps the shit out of him, I'm like, thank God. Like,
yeah, especially
finally.
after he got slapped by Eren. But that moment, I mean, at this point, everyone I feel like has seen Attack on Titan. If not, pause or just pull out your headphones for a second. But like when Misaka comes to kill him, like when he's in the giant, scary founding Titan form, like even though like I feel like he was at peace, like he was like, this is the right thing to do.
I'm over it now.
Yeah.
Like he's just like, I'm done.
He's like, I'm doing the right thing. So yeah, Eren Yeager, he's takes you on a roller coaster. Is he the protagonist? He's the antagonist. I say he's the protagonist, and you know what? The world, everyone should have died. We need a clean slate.
He's a magical character that is able to fit in like every category.
No, yeah. But I think he was a good boy. Who I think, in the words of Slade on one podcast of ours, he's a good boy who did nothing wrong.
And I still say I'm not sure about that, but I'm gonna just smile and nod.
So now, because I put Eren Yeager higher than One Piece, Slade, you now do have to watch One Piece. Just because
he'll watch the redo, and then we'll just hope for the best there.
No, and he has to commit and watch it all because I ranked Eren Yeager higher. And if he doesn't commit to that, I'm gonna take him off and say he's the worst character ever, just to spite it.
Anyways, moving on.
Watch One Piece, Slade. Join us, our Lord and Savior Luffy. You too, Bill. Join us.
I don't have time.
Join us. You have plenty of time.
So moving on to number 4, we have my number 4 pick is Kagome Hiragashi.
Ew. She's on my honorable mentions.
Well, she is like one of like, it's really, Inuyasha is a very interesting show because like you could arguably debate who the main character of that show is at times. Like, because like there are points where even though it's technically Inuyasha's show, the show is more about Kagome a lot of the time.
I've always thought it was Kagome was the main character.
Yeah.
That's what I've always put.
I've always thought it was a dual protagonist show because they're both very important to the overarching plot.
But I do feel like Kagome is the main character.
Well, because she's supposed to be like our viewpoint character for most of it. Um, what I love about her though is like she always does the right thing. Like she's always her heart's always in the right place.
Mm.
But she's also like a normal like teenage girl. Like she gets annoyed by shit really easily. like Inuyasha just pushing that button like where it's like, bro, you're playing with fire now. Stop it.
And that's why she gets the magical ability of Sit Boy.
What's
It's
so
what she
funny though
deserves.
is like the anime plays that up so much more than the manga, but there are still so many moments where like Inuyasha is so in the wrong. And like I love when he finally gets like what's coming to him. And then all the cast is literally just like, he never learns.
Yep.
What an idiot.
And he never will learn.
Well, no, he's whipped now. But
well, yeah, but I'm sure he still has moments.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Her arc is fun though too, because like she really does go through the ringer, and I love how positive she is. Like she's all like, yeah, I'm just gonna go to the past. Fuck it. Why not?
Yeah, that's one thing too. That's why like I have her listed in my honorable mentions. But like she really does take it with stride. I feel like some people would be like, fuck that. Like
yeah, she gets kidnapped in the first episode, nearly murdered multiple times. And then she just walks back home, has a traumatic experience, but then she just decides, you know what, I'm going back.
Yeah. It's like, fine. I had a job to do.
I gotta go save.
I gotta go get those shards because no one else is going to.
Yeah. And then Inuyasha has to be a dick. He's like, you're not a girl. You're just my jewel detector. And then proceeds to get the fucking shit kicked out of him.
Yep, as he deserved. But yeah, also, no, I had her on my honorable mentions because she is an OG great female character.
She is.
And there isn't that many great female protagonists.
You know what a big part of it for me is too? It's it's Monica Story's voice. Like just the way, like a lot of the times, like a good voice can really affect a character for you. Like look at Asta. Like in Japan, he's considered extremely annoying. But like Dallas Reed makes that character so much better than he is in Japan. But like going in with like Kagome, like the way that Monica Story like inflects a lot of her deliveries, like the sassiness and like the whole like kind of like she's like where it's like the famous episode where Inuyasha destroys her bike and he's like, I'll fix it. She's like, don't touch it. Leave it alone.
That I'm done with you voice.
Her like the one where she like fucking snaps on him. She's like, why won't you leave me alone? And then just
and we can all relate to that because we've all had that moment of just like, leave me the fuck alone.
Like my favorite line is like that first like time they encounter Moroku and she's all like, he's not that bad. We can probably trust him. And then he immediately grabs her butt and she just jumps off. She goes, I was wrong. Kill him. It's just like I love that show has so many great moments like that.
I do need to rewatch Inuyasha. I haven't watched that in so long.
It's just so hard to go back to like 100+ show now.
What do you mean? I watched all of Black Clover.
I know you're crazy, but like, when was the last time you truly watched all of One Piece?
Well, I was thinking about doing that this year. Because I can watch it on my bike. Because I think it's all on Netflix.
A lot of it is, anyways.
Yeah.
Well, all of Inuyasha is too, I believe.
Yeah, but I don't know. I gotta pick my biking shows exclusive. Like it has to be specific. Like I have to be locked in. In One Piece, I lock in. Inuyasha, I don't know if I could lock in for all the filler, which would make it a good bike show. But yes, maybe I'll watch that on the bike. But I agree, Kagome, great character, great protagonist.
Also, we got drunk Kagome, which is just a treat.
Yeah.
But what's your number 4,
Alex? My number 4 is Rico from Made in Abyss.
Right, blonde, yes.
And I think one of the things that really sold me on Rico being a really great character is the fact of the journey that she's on. Like, because deep down on the inside, she knows she's not going to make it out.
Well, no, if she goes slightly upward, she'll turn into a confetti pinata.
Yes. So she knows that this is where her story is going to end. And I think also deep down she knows that her mother may or may not be there. I mean, there's evidence to say that she may be alive. There's people who have pointed out that the narrator is the voice of her mom. So people kind of put that together. But then there's also like threads of like, well, she could very much be dead at the bottom of the abyss. But regardless, like Rico's making this choice to go on this journey, to go through all these hardships just to either see her mom or say goodbye to her mom. And like
die.
she's already, yeah, no, I mean, yeah, like, and it's really sad when you think about it, because like deep down, you know, this is going to be the story of her end. She's not making out of the abyss.
Well, yeah, because we've already seen like the level that they're at now. If they go up, it ain't pretty.
No, yeah. And even just on the journey, like throughout it, like she's already almost died a lot of times. And regardless, her message is always like to her friends is like, I need you. If I don't make it, you guys got to finish this for me, because I need someone to know where my mom is.
It's just it's like kind of horrifying where they're at right now in the anime anyways, because like she get picked up by a bird and that's it.
No, yeah, like it's a very scary world, and like the fact that she is brave enough as a young kid, like, because she's a kid, and she did this where she really wasn't supposed to, and the people around her who did know what she was doing know that this is her end. It's very deep, and it's very like, you just know that her character must be like so torn of like, do I want to die, but I also know this is what I want. I want to be an adventurer like my mother, and even if it kills me, I'm going to do what I love. And it's crazy when you really think about it and going deep on some of these characters, and you're like, wow, like she may seem weak to some people, like maybe she's physically weak, but emotionally she's a very strong character. Because I don't know, like if I was in that world, I don't think I could do what she's doing. I really don't know if I could.
I don't think I'd get past the first layer and be like,
no, yeah. Like
I'm good.
It's truly, like, she is truly a very strong character. It's crazy when you think about it. But yeah, that's my number 4.
Nice. So for number 3, this is a recent character that I've discovered. I have Izuku Midoriya.
I put him on my honorable mentions.
Because his journey this is mostly recency bias because I just watched this show. And I saw his journey from start to finish. Mm-hmm. And holy shit, he goes through a lot in this show. It's another case of a guy who has nothing and grows to be the strongest person on the planet for a very short period of time, but it still happens.
Yeah.
It's just it's his never give up attitude. The fact that the guy gets shit on so often early on.
Like I think in the first episode, he literally gets told to kill himself.
Yeah.
By the guy who ends up becoming his rival classmate, who Bill hates.
No, I stopped disliking him after he came back to life.
After he murdered a baby.
That was fucking up One for All. Fuck that guy.
I know. I'm kidding.
And he wasn't even dead. And he didn't actually murder him. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm kidding.
That's the only time Bakugo was likable in that show. It was after he had to fucking die for it to happen.
Sometimes that's how it works, Bill. I was about to say, well, you liked Vegeta when he died, but you liked Vegeta beforehand, so it doesn't
I liked Vegeta as a villain. Like Vegeta was still fun as a villain. Bakugo's like taking it too far most of the time.
Yeah. You extra.
It's like at points where I'm just like, dude, like it's not even like funny anymore.
Is he gonna be on your villain list?
No, because he's not a villain.
You just think of him as one.
He's just an asshole. Like that's literally all he is.
Top 10 assholes.
Yeah, we could do that at some point. But no, I like where Izuku goes though. Like even like his like emo arc where he's like like a not a villain, but like a
Emo.
he's like a vigilante there for
Emo.
a while.
Yes.
And I love that they kidnap him. They're like, dude, you stink. You need to shower. And
Yes.
he's like, no, I must go fight crime.
I must fight Stinky. He's a fan. He's a My Hero fan.
I know, right?
He evolved.
I wonder if that was a slight dig at the fit. No, probably not, but it would be funny.
Wink, wink, nudge.
Also, like for the guy who gets called a loser nerd, he is swimming in bitches by the end of that show.
Hell yeah.
Even though he's like got single target. But I like Izuku though. He grows on you a lot.
No, yeah. I put him in my honorable mentions. Because he is a great character. And he's one where you see him grow and you like him more and more and more as the show goes on.
Now, kid, you're ready. Eat this.
No.
What's your number 3, Alex?
Well, you already know.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's
Asta, which in the same mindset of a character you have to watch. Character that just tries their very fucking best, which are some of the best characters.
The benefit with Asta though is like Asta isn't surrounded by assholes for the most part. Like his support group is pretty good. Like,
well, he's great. He's lucky he does have some supportive people, but he did grow up with a lot of prejudice towards him.
Well, yeah,
and it is something because it's stuff he brings up during the show. Because like, remember, there's that one like they just get back from the first dungeon they went on with Luck, and they have to report back, and the Wizard King's like, here, come to this banquet, and they immediately get shit on, and he's like acting like nothing's wrong because he's like, I hear this all the time. So like he does, but they don't show it. But I feel like
he had the strong benefit of like comparing it to say Naruto or My Hero, where like his main support character is Yuno, who is the equivalent to say like a Sasuke or a Bakugo, but unlike those two, Yuno's not a dick.
Yeah, well, because Yuno cares. Well, because Asta is Yuno's brother. They are brothers for life, and Yuno cares so much about him.
Yuno also just inherently isn't a dick. Like he's just a good guy, and he's like, I'm gonna be better than you.
He messes with Asta, but it's all like brotherly, true rivalry, brothers rivals.
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna be better than you, but I'm welcome to you trying. Yeah. No. Asta's fun.
Asta is a really great protagonist.
I love that he has no indoor voice.
No, yeah.
No indoor
No, he does sometimes.
Not in Japan.
There's in Japan, no, but in America, Dallas Reed has an indoor voice sometimes.
Yeah. I just love how extra he is, but in like the good way.
Yes. But anyways, I already really talked about Asta when you were talking about him because I couldn't help it. So go on to your number 2.
My number 2 pick is Lloyd Forger.
Why? No, I'm just kidding.
Because he is a very complex and interesting character that I want to know more.
I'm just kidding.
And it was interesting because like all the characters in Spy Family could be considered protagonists, and part of me wanted to say Yor, but Yor we still don't know enough about yet. We're getting more, but Yor is Yor. I know I like Lloyd's though, like his whole background. Like we know what happened, but we still don't know exactly wwho he is or like what his main goal is. But I love the fact that like even though he's 100% for the mission, you see that slow like the cracking of the shell, like where he is very.
I feel like it even happens. It happens pretty early on, like when he doesn't send Anya back. Like after the first time where he's like, I'm gonna have to send her back and find a different kid, but he doesn't, and he keeps her around. Like it's locked in. He cares about that kid.
Also, like the amount of times he gets the fucking shit kicked out of him by Yor unintentionally. Yes. And he just lets it go, even with his giant ball chin now.
Yes.
Like he takes a lot of these things in stride. And I like one of the big moments is like the moment where in like the infiltration arc where he runs into Yuri while disguised as Yuri. And like they have this like fight. And he has a chance to kill him, but he doesn't do it. Yeah. Because he knows it would hurt Yor. Like it's one of those things where it's like you can tell he cares and he's starting to break a little bit.
Oh yeah. No, he definitely has feelings for Yor. I don't think he'll announce them, but he definitely does at this point.
Oh yeah, it's very obvious.
It's
It's very.
locked in. They're
I mean,
gonna be together.
Yor just flat out just admitted it, so it's already one half of it's already there.
Mm-hmm.
And he loves Bond.
Yes.
The scene where Bond gets wet and he literally breaks slightly.
That's like the first time we really see who Lloyd Forger actually is, or Twilight actually is.
One of my favorite moments in like a recent episode is like Fiona's having that like daydream where she's all like, I must save him. And she like, but I might die in the process. And he's like, she's like, I must do it to make him look better for me. And then she has that daydream of like Lloyd like crying in Yor's arms, being like, I'm so sad. Thank you for comforting me. She's like, wait, never mind. No, I can't have that.
That's funny.
I like
and you
Lloyd.
know, that's who Lloyd is on the inside.
I don't know, honestly. Like, it's super hard to tell because we've only seen him break that one time.
Yeah, but I do think he actually is a lot more emotional because, like, as a child, like, he definitely was more in tune with his feelings. Even, like, when he saw his friends, like, right before he then immediately friends died, like, he ended up, like, crying. And, like, I do think like, he is holding in a lot of his feelings. And, like, if something happened to Anya or Yor at this point where they got really hurt, like, I think he would break down crying. I think he would at this point.
Yeah.
Because I think he genuinely cares for them.
Definitely Anya. I just don't see Yor getting hurt. But because Yor isn't human at this point. Like, what? Well, we don't know what Yor is.
In all honesty, I feel like what's going to happen is like Anya's past is gonna get caught up with her. Like, that's gonna happen, and something's gonna happen to Anya, and I think Lloyd's gonna break down. And he's gonna save her, but I think he will freak out.
Now, what's your number 2, Alex?
My number 2 is sorry, I've been dealing with diarrhea. I can't help doing poop jokes. It's another character who kind of start a same track of like they are the character who never gives up, and it's Hina Shoyo from Haikyuu. He's the main protagonist of Haikyuu.
Is he the one that like does like this weird thing?
No. Did he have orange hair?
Yes.
Oh, then yes. All right.
The one in front of the door who's like doing whatever this was.
Oh yeah, because that was and Kageyama's in that gift too. I always think of Kageyama because he's doing a stupid face. But yes, Hinata is the main character. And he growing up, he discovered volleyball, and he discovered it kind of like not super young, but he was shorter, and he discovered there's a person called the Little Giant, and he was like, I'm gonna be the next Little Giant.
I love that movie. It's all football, right?
No. And he's gonna use his jumps to his ability. But the middle school he's at, they don't have a boys volleyball team, but they have a girls volleyball team. So guess what? He's gonna practice on the girls volleyball team. He doesn't have a team to play in an official game. Guess what? He makes a team of a bunch of people who have no idea what they're doing, but he's still going to give it a shot. Do they completely lose the game that they go to? Yes, because no one on his team knew how to play, but he's not going to give up, and he still tried and carried that team, even though one person can't play on a whole volleyball team. But then he finally gets into a high
Except
school.
for Yor in that one Spy Family episode.
She lost still. See, one person can't carry the team. That's
I still don't understand how Yor lost that fight.
Because one person can't carry a volleyball team. It's a team effort. And then he finally gets a team, and he kind of has to start from the bottom because he's truly never played on a team. So he has to start learning all these skills. But hey, he's going to utilize his ability to jump really high and run really fast. And he does. But over time, you see him like kind of start getting better. And there's even conflicts at one point, because at one point he's like, no, I don't want to rely on this. I need to learn more skills. And everyone around was like, no, just work on this. Don't focus on other stuff. Don't be well-rounded. But he's like, no, I don't care. I'm going to do the right thing because this is going to help me be a better player. And It's cool. It was the first sports anime that I got super into, and I never thought I would have because volleyball. Like I didn't think I would, but you watch this character go from they go all the way to nationals. They get there and they get really close to winning it, and like that kind of is where he hits a wall. I don't want to do spoilers, but he hits a wall and he's like, I gotta start working on other stuff. And for him, all his friends, like his main rival around him, immediately gets drafted to a team, like pretty much right out of high school, like he's already set up. But for him, he didn't have that. Like he was still pretty new. So he had to go to Brazil and he had to learn Brazilian beach volleyball to get him up to skills. But guess what? He went to Japan as the Olympics, and you see him become an Olympian, and it's a great story, and he's a great protagonist, and you just root for him the whole way.
We'll do an episode on it.
You gotta watch Haikyuu.
Dubs on Crunchyroll.
Watch it.
Finally.
Yeah, exactly. You have to watch it.
Nice.
All right, Bill. What's your number one? And I was thinking we just do any honorable mentions at the end because truthfully, all of mine could be. There's no drum roll needed. They could all be number one. It was really hard.
Okay. My number one pick is Toru Honda.
Oh, I should know.
Just because she is the perfect protagonist in like every way.
She saved that family.
She has no reason to go as hard as she does, but she does it anyways because she is just a fucking perfect human being.
Yes.
Even though she doesn't think she is. She is. She saves that entire family. She gets pushed off a fucking cliff, stabbed, and almost dies.
Yeah.
And her thought is,
Are they okay?
Her thought to the person who did it is, we need to be friends.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Like the person who has ruined this family's entire existence, Toru still is like, we must be friends. I must save you.
Well, because that's what makes Toru a really great character of like, she recognizes that clearly this person isn't doing these things because they want to. They're doing these things because they're going through a lot of pain and suffering, and they're pushing it out on other people, which isn't right, but they need help too to make it better. And she wants to be that help, and like that really does make her a great character. Toru Honda, you know what? Put her at number one. Whatever, fuck it. No, just kidding.
Well, I think of stuff like she goes through so much shit for no reason. Like,
Whopper.
But I always think of like, say, the scene where the first anime fucked it up, but the second anime goes right.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
When she goes after Kyo, when he turns into giant cat man.
I wouldn't really call that a cat. I'd call that a monster.
It was a cat creature.
It's a monster. He's a fucking monster. Anyways.
She gets yeeted into a fucking swamp and just gets up and's like, it's fine. I'm taking you home, sir.
Yep.
She does that after everyone else was just like, yeah, it's fine.
Even the person who said that she loved him gave up on him in that moment. The boar girl.
Yeah. Also, that character doesn't deserve Toru's love, and Toru still cares.
She should be on the antagonist list. Boar bitch is going on the antagonist list.
She's more just an annoyance than anything. Even like the characters like the massive like tsunderes like Rin, who like don't want her affection, and Toru's like, love me.
Yes. She wins in the end. Toru does.
And the sad part is, like, even her asshole family, like, she probably would still go out of her way to include them and stuff.
Yeah.
Toru's the kind of person
that's why Kyo brought them to the mountains so they can avoid them.
Yeah, but you know what's sad, too, is Toru would probably try to, like, make amends with Kyo's, like, dickhead dad.
Yeah.
Like, she would try. It wouldn't work, but she would try. You know she would. And she's just, like, precious in every way. Although I do love the end where she's like so overly emotionally overwhelmed that she runs away from Kyo, and Kyo's like, stop running, you just got out of the hospital.
Why are you running? Why are you running? All right, come here. We're gonna try this again.
Just don't touch his butt.
Well, it doesn't feel wet this time. For those who are listening, well, and watching, because there's no video for this because I don't have any makeup on. I am now holding an Oscar. How do you feel, diarrhea boy? You want to purr for the camera? Alyssa, I don't know. I don't think I can get him close enough.
He's just having a good time.
All right, fine. Go away.
It's kind of funny, like, when you realize, too, like, Toru's only real flaw is, like, you find out later, like, how she's been, like, hiding her feelings about her dad the whole time.
Mm.
And, like, that's, like, her one real, like, thing that she has to, like, get over towards the end. And she does, finally, after she moves on from it.
It's not really a flaw, either. It's just emotional damage.
Yeah. No, it's a good way of showing that even she's not perfect. Like, even she's got her issues.
Emotional damage. Emotional damage. That whole show, that's all. That should be the theme song for that.
That you ever seen like that image of like, you remember when they were doing like those inverted color pictures and it was like the evil character version be like, I remember one of them was like, it was like evil Toru be like, I am not your therapist. Go help solve your own problems.
Yeah.
Nah, she's a great character though. Laura Bailey is also part of the reason why she's such a great character. So what's your number one, Alex?
My number one is Usagi Tsukino, aka Sailor Moon herself, because Sailor Moon is a badass bitch and the anime sometimes does her dirty.
The original anime.
The original anime kind of does her dirty, but man, like, is she a great protagonist? Like, when I thought of protagonist, she's the first person I thought of because she's a fucking superhero. She saves the world time and time again. She's always there for her friends. She's the one named Sailor Moon. Did you see what I did there?
Sailor Phoenix.
Sailor Mercury. Sailor Mars. Like, she's the best. Like, no matter what, she's always going to save the day, but she's always going to put the people of Earth, of the universe, honestly, and her friends are always there first. And she always gets it done. She's never failed.
You know who is, like, not the best protagonist in that show?
Who?
Fucking Tuxedo Mask.
He's the antagonist, no.
He's not the antagonist, he's useless.
But that's the point, though, because guess what? In Sailor Moon gets it right. Men are trash.
I love it though. He shows up, he's like, you can do it, Sailor Moon. See? My love.
My love. He doesn't need to be the strong, because Sailor Moon doesn't need his fucking help. Yeah, maybe she just needs a little emotional support sometimes. And we all need that sometimes, okay?
There are points where he could very easily help, because he's got those damn roses.
They don't need him. They don't.
Those roses.
He also has a little cane, which is like
cane. He throws fucking razor roses. Just keep throwing them. Fucking do something.
They don't need him. They don't need him.
Why even be there? Why is he even there?
Because he's the pretty. He is like her handbag. Okay, he's just there to hold her shit and look handsome for her to look at. But she don't fucking need him because she's Sailor Moon. And
the best he looked in that show is when he showed up as Santa Claus. That one time.
Later on, like in the universe, because she lives fucking forever too, because she's a badass bitch. She ends up ruling the planet, and guess what? It's not Tuxedo Mask who's in charge. It's Neo Queen Serenity, Sailor Moon. She's the bad bitch that's in charge, saving the world time and time again as Sailor Moon. She is the OTP. She's the queen. She is the greatest protagonist of them all. Sailor Moon. No one can beat her. She is the one named Sailor, and men are trash.
Except for whatever the 50,000 times she gets easily incapacitated in the original anime.
Yeah, but even in those, guess who always ends that fight? Guess who?
The horse.
Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon! Because they can't do shit without her. She defeats all the enemies in the end. Maybe they splash some water, throw some fire, some little butt plug string, whatever Sailor Venus had in the new series. Oh, anal beads. That's what it was. Who cares? Sailor Moon
I love
saves
how
the
you
fucking
just
day.
didn't give a shit about Jupiter.
Well, Jupiter's nice. Like, she cooks with so that's good. Like, she makes cookies. I'm kidding. No, they're all badasses, but Sailor Moon.
Yeah, but Mars is a bad bitch. Like, she's a bad bitch.
Sailor Moon's a bad bitch.
Yeah, but Mars is a sassy bitch.
Sailor Moon can also be a sassy, but she gets done dirty in the original show. Sailor Moon, Usagi Tsukino, best protagonist. All the other ones can probably be number 2, but surely she's number 1 in my mind.
Nice.
Do you have any honorable mentions, Bill?
I can probably throw a few out there. Like, I got to annoy people, but Jinwoo from Solo Leveling is an interesting protagonist. I don't care what anyone says.
He is an interesting one. I will agree with that. Because he also is I have no power to suddenly I'm really strong. Well,
yeah, but he
does have to work hard for it.
But he also has like no fucks given energy, which I love.
Yes.
I love the trio from Free Rin. They're all fun.
Yep. They were on my list too.
I love Fern because she also has no fucks given energy. I love characters that don't give a fuck too. That's always a fun one to me. Kaguya and Mayuki from Kaguya-sama. I love them. Their dynamic.
I wanted to kind of put the narrator, but he's not really a protagonist.
No, he'd be for like a side character.
He's the best supporting character of that show.
Sakamoto from Sakamoto Days.
That's a good one.
He's a badass. Rimuru. I love Rimuru.
Yep, I had Rimuru too.
Honestly, most of the shows I watch, I like the protagonists, but those are a few right off the top of my head. Inuyasha, I guess, he's a fun protagonist.
Nah.
When he's not being
an
asshole.
Trash. No.
My half your list was trash. So half your list was trash. Luffy's trash.
I'm kidding.
You didn't think that one through, did you?
In the Sailor Moon universe, men are trash. All men are trash. Anyways, most men are trash now. Most men.
Alex,
living.
Careful what you're saying here.
A lot of them are trash. I've gotten weird fucking messages from random men. Like, sometimes I'll get random ones on Instagram from these random old men that'll be like, hey, you want some money? I'll be like, what the fuck?
I hate to tell you this, but a lot of those aren't even real people.
I know. I hope they're not, but they're still trash.
They're mostly AI.
There's creepy men out there. There's a whole series called
Guess what? I get the same thing, but with
I get the hot ladies too.
You get those messages from weird men.
I get the hot ladies too, Bill.
I get
the fake Instagram models. I get them both. They send them both. I'm like, what the fuck? Okay. But anyways, my honorable mentions. All the Joe stars. That's why I didn't.
They're all trash because they're men, apparently.
No, they aren't. Well, Jolene is also one of them, but I'm
joking. I forgot there was a woman.
Yeah, shut up. I was joking.
That.
In Sailor Moon, men are trash. Anyways,
except for Artemis, and he's a cat.
he's kind of trash too. In all honesty, that's why Luna almost left him for a man.
He's just a cock. He's just a cock.
All right, can we move on, please? Okay, all the Joe stars. That's why I didn't put one on the list, because I really couldn't decide one. So I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to put them all as an honorable mention because they're all great in their own ways. I also had the Free Rin bunch. Shinichi Izumi from Parasite the Maximum. He was really close to getting on my top 10. Honestly, all these could be, but he is a really great character. Yona of the Dawn, which is getting a season 2. What? That would be great. She's an amazing character. Mob from Mob Psycho 100, also a great protagonist. Psyche from The Disastrous Life of Psyche K. He's just trying to be left alone. The poor guy. Yeah, and then I also had Rimuru. I also had Izuku Midoriya, Kagome, Vegeta, Kafka. I had all those ones too.
Vegeta.
Yeah, but
what about your boy Kuwabara?
Kuwabara. Wait, he's technically a supporting character though.
Well, he's like a protagonist for like a part of the series until they
See,
forget
but
about
that's
him in the
why
end.
I kind of put like him as more of a supporting character because I try and think the protagonist. Yeah, he could. Complicated. Um, who else? Oh, no, that should be pretty good. There's so many good ones out there. So the ones Bill said, I agree with too. I'd put the narrator from Kaguya-sama if he was a pro. Honestly, he should be a protagonist because he is carrying that story sometimes.
Guys, it's finally gonna happen. It's finally gonna happen.
Yeah, he makes that show. It would not be the same without the narrator. So honestly, put him at number one. He's the best protagonist of that series.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Oscar must have been licking his fur on his cheek, and it's just like an Eggman mustache point. Like, I'm not kidding. It's just like very pointed. What'd you do, bud?
He walks in. He's like, "Get a load of this."
Yeah, it's Dr. Eggman's in my house. Shitting himself.
Well, he's the goat, Alex. You'd be so happy if he was hanging out.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. But I think with that, we should wrap this one up because it is still snowing out. they've plowed like 20 times and it's just immediately going right back.
Yeah, it's crazy. Well, the thing is too is we had snow already, so it looks like a lot more too, but it's still going very consistently. Damn.
Yeah, I was just looking at my ring and I'm like, God damn it, it's still going.
Yeah, because it's gonna stop at 2.
And then start again at 9.
9 or 10. Oh my god, it won't go for as long and stuff, but and it looks like it's gonna be wintry mix too. So like it might be rain, so now it might all freeze. Oh fuck! All right, I'm working from home tomorrow. Fuck that.
Yeah, I mean, you might not even be able to get out. Your driveway might not even be plowed in the morning.
I don't think it will. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm gonna have to dig my car out. That's gonna be fun.
If you need help, I'll wander over at some point.
I'll let you know. I'm probably gonna work out first thing in the morning, and then I'll figure it out from there. But yeah. Anyways, guys, once again, thank you for joining us on Gaming and Collecting. You can find Gaming and Collecting on all the major podcasting platforms. And be sure to check us out over on the Superpod Network, superpodnetwork.com. Awesome site where you can find all sorts of videos, blogs, podcasts. And with that, everybody, once again, thank you for joining us, and we will see you all later.
Hey, guess what? Men are trash. Bye.
Touch cat poop.
No!